Hello and welcome to Real Pro Real Estate Group's office website. My name is Mike Belger and this is my wife and business partner Teri. We'd like to thank you for taking the time today to come and visit the office's site.
Let me tell you a little bit about ourselves and our business. Mike and I have been married for 25 years. We currently live in Corona with our two sons, both in high school. We moved here from Orange County in 2000 and we're proud to call Corona and the Inland Empire our home. In those 25 years, we've been business partners for 23 of them. Right now, we're bringing over 13 years of experience to the real estate market. The great thing about that is we both have different strengths to bring to the table to provide our clients with excellent customer service. So when you choose to work with the Belger team, you get two agents for the price of one.
I'm sure I don't have to tell most of you the real estate market for the last couple of years has been an absolute wild roller coaster ride. Starting back in late 06 and early 07 when the bank started foreclosing on these properties, we all saw the effects of that. The REOs hitting the market, neighborhood after neighborhood of boarded up homes and the grass becoming dead. And you know, it was a tough, difficult year for everybody. It plummeted our values and equities in our homes, and so we all had to struggle through that. I think through the last half of 2009, you'll notice there weren't that many bank-owned properties out there. They really had sort of dried up. They slowed down considerably. The banks had stopped releasing them like they had been in the past. And I think as we're ventured into 2010, what we're going to see through the rest of this year, and I think for the next coming years, is that the banks are going to start releasing them a little bit more than they did in the last half of 2009, but they're going to keep them at an even pace. They're not going to flood the market and lower the values. They learned their lesson the first time, hopefully, and they'll keep enough out on the market to keep the market going, but it's going to take a little bit longer to work through it, but I think it's the best choice they could have made. I think the next market that I'd like to talk about is the short sale market. As most of you know, a short sale is when you have to sell your house for less than what's currently owned on it, with negotiations with the bank and so forth. It can be a very timely and difficult situation. Some of these transactions could go on for 4 or 6 or 8 months at a time before you get the bank approval. In some cases, you wouldn't even get the approval. So those had been difficult simply due to the fact that the banks were understaffed and overwhelmed. The short sales departments didn't know what to do with them. They've gotten much better with them as time has progressed, and they're getting a little bit easier, but they can still be a very difficult animal to deal with. So if you have to do a short sale, make sure you find an agent who's been trained in the specific skill sets to handle one of these. I think this is where Teri and I have a distinct advantage over a lot of the agents in the Inland Empire, is that we have taken the time and the expense and the effort to become trained in the specific skill sets needed to handle the short sale. And the way we did this is we took a Certified Distressed Property Expert course and we became CDPE agents. CDPE agents on average close 85% of their short sale transactions, where non-CDP agents close on average 15%. So you can see where there's quite a difference there. So a lot of us over the last couple of years have struggled with making our payments and keeping our payments on time. It could be due to a lot of reasons. It could be a loss of a job, or your spouse lost a job, or maybe just a reduce in time and pay, or an injury, or something like that. A lot of reasons could happen. But if you find yourself in a position where you're struggling with your payments and you're having difficulties and you don't know what to do and you just need someone to answer some questions, please give us a call. We'd be more than happy to meet with you privately, discuss your options, and see what's the best way to go for you. If you're one of the fortunate ones who have not been affected by the economy, well, congratulations. But I'll bet you could flip open your cell phone and scroll through your contact list and come up with at least a half a dozen or more people, friends and family, who are struggling with this very issue right now. So if you know somebody that needs our help, please feel free to give us a call. We'll be more than happy to meet with them and discuss their options as well. The next thing that I'd like to talk about that Teri and I have been working on, we're very excited about, is our Courthouse Steps Purchase Program, or Trustee Buyer Program. This is where we actually have investors who purchase homes at the courthouse steps. So you understand how this comes about. When a bank forecloses on a property, they just don't come and knock on your door and take the keys. They actually have to go through the process of auctioning off the house at the courthouse steps. Majority of these houses that go to the courthouse steps daily, the banks set the prices too high, more than fair market value. So nobody bids on these houses, and those are the ones that come back to the market as the REOs, the bank-owned properties. But occasionally the banks will allow some of these to be sold at less than fair market value. So the investors who have done their due diligence, they have done all the research, they know the fair market value, they know the area the home's in, they've done all this research, and they have a suitcase full of cash to buy them, because it has to be a cash deal. They have the opportunity to buy these homes at less than market value, put some money into them to fix them up, maybe carpet and paint, and then sell them at fair market value. They're giving them the opportunity to make the difference in the middle and make a pretty handsome profit. It's a very difficult thing to do. It's a lot more difficult than it sounds. I make it sound a little bit easier than it really is, because there is quite a bit of research to do that. That is why we, instead of recreating the wheel, we have partnered up with a very successful courthouse or trustee purchaser here in the Inland Empire, and we are soon to expand to Orange County. But he's been very successful in this program, and we're proud to partner up with him now and offer this opportunity to our investor clients. So if this is something that you're interested in or you'd like some more information on, please feel free to give us a call here at the office. We can be reached at 951-735-1700, and our extension is 245. Again, that's 951-735-1700, extension 245. I think that's it for now. Terry and I would like to thank you for stopping by, and please feel free to give us a call. Thanks a lot.